Thank you to Huel for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Big bang. Big bang. Big bang. Big bang. Big rejects. Big bang. Rejects. Bang. Rejects.
Big bang.
Big bang. Big bang. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to Big Bang Theory. I don't know what this intro is, but we're rocking with it. What's going on, you guys? We're back at it again, reacting to Season 2, Episode 6 through 10. I'm excited to find out what's going on with the gang now that we're back at it. Before we get into it, though, Johnny boy, how you feeling on this wonderful morning?
I'm feeling.
Woo!
I'm a little slap happy right now, so it's a perfect mood to be in for some wacky, nerdy comedy. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great, dog. I had a nice little meditation this morning.
Heck yeah.
Made my bed, had a healthy breakfast, and ready to shoot, find out what's going on with these smart freaking guys and a Penny, who's also smart in her own right. Hey. Okay, without further ado, let's find out what's going on in the Big Bang Theory. Let's go. Yeah.
So if any of you are considering going into experimental physics, my door is always open. But now we know what happens when you accidentally spill peach Snapple into a helium neon laser.
Oh, God.
Yeah, buddy, let's cut
Short
to that.
answer is don't.
I imagine that'd be disastrous.
Smells like a burnt peach.
And now, to tell you about
Is it
the
safe for her to be
theoretical
in there?
physics department is Dr. Sheldon Cooper.
Oh, good.
Shelby.
I could laze a peach all day.
Dr. Cooper.
Shelly
forget
C.
it.
Oh, no. He's in the closet.
Excuse me.
He's in the authorized personnel closet.
It's a waste of time. I might as well explain the laws of thermodynamics to a bunch of labradoodles.
Damn.
Let's also see that.
Shots fired.
If you don't do this, I won't take you to the comic book store.
House of Secrets.
Hello.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're dependent.
Nice work with the laser, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
Looking out at your fresh young faces, I remember when my academic future as a lowly graduate student. Of course, I was 14
Lowly.
and had already achieved more than most of you could ever hope to, despite my 9 o'clock bedtime.
Damn. All right, Flex.
There may be one or two of you in this room teaching 5th graders how to make papier-mâché volcanoes with baking soda lava.
It's a classic. Pure science.
Did y'all bring your tomatoes?
Anyone who told you that you would someday be able to make any significant contribution to physics played a cruel trick on you. A cruel trick indeed.
You know, let him down easy.
Any questions?
Is that Ricky Lindholm?
Of course not.
Oh, God.
I weep for the future of science. Now, if you'll excuse me, the latest issue of Batman is out.
Which run of Batman? Comment if you know.
Laser demonstration's looking pretty good now, huh?
This wasn't bad, honestly.
Hot, dense state and nearly 14 billion years ago.
Sheldon in a closet.
Batman.
Dueling.
Yes.
The leaves are turning, there's a bracing chill in the air. Plus, there's a whole new crop of female grad students about to put on just enough winter weight to make them needy and vulnerable.
You know what I
Oh,
love
Lord.
about grad students? I get they stay the same. I haven't seen that movie. You get the reference.
Yep.
University policy against dating graduate students?
No, if you can talk to him, you can ask him out.
Damn, there's always a catch.
Hey guys.
Hey, Leslie.
So, dumbass, I heard you made a grad student throw up last night.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Truth can indeed be a finger down the throat of those unprepared to hear it.
Agree.
But why should I cater to second-rate minds?
Because first-rate minds call you dumbass?
Yeah. Canonically.
You're a mean person.
Oh,
burn.
Net hitter
I'm
with the
Ramona
net.
Nowitzki. I was at your talk last night.
It is Ricky Lindholm.
Just brilliant.
That is the prevailing opinion.
Garfunkel and Oates' own.
Now I'm gonna throw up.
The Last House on the Left remake's own.
Co-designer of the International Space Station's liquid waste disposal system.
Thank him. Thank him.
So hot.
Ew.
Hey, it could be an international septic tank, but it is not.
I especially liked your paper on grand unification and was wondering how you determined that three-dimensional string nets provided a unified picture of fermions and gauge bosons.
Wow, those are a lot of words.
Amazing. An intelligent labradoodle.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
Get out of here.
Through when showing how neutrinos emerge from a string net condensate.
That would change the way we view the entire physical universe.
It's what I do.
It's what I do.
You know, the Pishkin-Wallowitz liquid waste disposal system is turning a few heads as well.
I'm sure not for the reasons you're hoping.
Again, ew.
Hey, imagine yourself in space. You'll be thinking, my man.
Could we get a cup of coffee sometime?
I don't drink coffee.
I do. I love me a cup of joe.
Let it go.
Let
you
it
thirsty,
go.
thirsty boy.
How about dinner?
I do eat dinner.
I know a terrific little Italian place.
I never eat in strange restaurants. One runs the risk of non-standard cutlery.
I just realized there was French fries on that plate.
Yeah.
What are you cutting?
3 tines is a trident. Forks are for eating. Tridents are for ruling the 7 seas.
What if I brought food to your place?
That would be acceptable. On Mondays, I eat Thai food. Mee crab and chicken satay with extra peanut sauce.
You got it.
Oh.
I already have your address.
Oh, okay.
That's not concerning.
What a nice girl.
Sheldon, do you have any idea what just happened?
Apparently, I'm getting a free dinner.
He's been cutting all scene. There were a couple times in the earlier episodes where they were actually eating.
Guess I'm taking the stairs.
Yes!
Where you going?
Stairs!
Oh, are you here to see Leonard?
Get them,
No, Dr. Cooper.
them calories burned.
The very same.
Sheldon Cooper.
He probably just thinks you're dropping it off. He's gonna shut the door in your face.
Looks a little like a giant praying mantis.
Kinda.
I can see that.
He is cute, isn't he?
Agreed.
Sheldon Cooper.
Sheldon.
It's so cute when he eats his victims.
Hi, Leonard.
Hey, Ramona, come on in.
Thanks. Where should I put this?
The kitchen's fine.
Aw.
Hey, what are you doing?
I need to see this.
Penny's hair looking great today. Well coiffed.
Sheldon, your girl date person. Ramona's here.
Girl date person.
Hello.
Oh, sorry I'm late.
Did you enjoy the humorous by likening it to the Flash playing tennis with himself?
So funny.
They love the Flash.
Really do.
I have to tell you, I found it physically exhilarating.
Physically. Wow. Is that flirting?
Hypotheses tend to have that effect.
Sorry I didn't bring enough for your friends. I assumed we were going to be alone.
Damn.
Yeah. Hint, hint.
Yeah, no, we were just going.
To watch, right?
Oh, come on, now we're going out.
Oh, come on, we'll
Say-
be quiet.
Be quiet.
I'm sure Wallowitz has a camera somewhere.
I have no doubt about it.
Have a nice, whatever this is.
What's Sheldon's deal? Is it girls, guys, puppets?
Honestly, we've been operating under the assumption that he has no deal.
That he's ace.
Over the years, we formulated many theories about how he might reproduce.
By budding.
I'm an advocate of mitosis.
Sure, let's see them all.
I believe one day Sheldon will eat an enormous amount of Thai food and split into 2 Sheldon.
Yeah, like Evil Dead 2.
Okay, you got me. That was good.
Someday he'll spin a cocoon and emerge 2 months later with moth wings and an exoskeleton.
Also a thing I want
That
to
is
see.
a theory.
Thanks for the nightmares.
Even though they weren't so great.
Do you want to hang out with us?
Exactly where my mind
What are you guys gonna do?
My mom's making a brisket tonight.
Let's go.
The one with the little onions?
Yeah.
You want your brisket?
Yeah, I'm busy. Good night.
Brisket party. B to the R to the I escape.
Yep.
To the E to the T to the...
You got there.
Don't.
Dude, that could also be Lipton and Spielberg film night, you know, depending on how you emphasize
Having
that.
breakfast?
I thought we were going to see their date.
Yeah, me too. I'm sad we didn't.
Experimenting with nutritional suppositories again?
Ooh.
Not in these pants.
These
Ew.
man.
This Tron shirt's
With
back.
Ramona last night.
Ramona.
Great. She has a very unique way of, revering me.
Yeah. Of course she strokes her ego. This is your favorite thing.
Oh
you.
my God.
Did anyone touch it?
Gloves were worn by everyone involved,
But I've been wasting 20 minutes a day standing on cafeteria lines.
tackling the great physics problems of our day.
You fence with them. En garde. Repulse.
Repost. Oh, they're disgusting and adorable.
Morning.
Domo.
I see you're organizing your papers for the Smithsonian Museum of Dumb.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, she
no.
gonna attack you.
Any room until they get rid of the permanent Leslie Winkle exhibit.
Damn.
Oh, good one.
Oh.
Singer.
You got a grad student to fight your battles for you. I'll let you keep your lunch money today.
Yeah. That was a buzzinger.
If you're going to stay, you'll have to be respectful and quiet.
Oh, God.
Nah. Not about that. Sorry.
Wait for me.
Nah.
Amen. Good for you, Leonard.
All right, cafeteria date. Let's go.
Oh, have you worked out the neutrino issue?
Well, to paraphrase Mozart, have to put them in the right order.
You're so witty.
Aren't I?
Finally, someone who sees the genius in his
Guys,
own
this
time.
package came free.
Finally, somebody who strokes me like the warm kitty I am.
Dr. Cooper is working.
Yes, I'm close to a breakthrough.
Oh, tickles.
Let's get that petty.
Holy crap on a cracker.
Holy crapker.
Hey, Penny.
Hi, you
Holy
probably
crack
don't
on a
want to go in
crapper.
there.
Why? What are they doing?
The only way I could explain it would be in a therapist's office with dolls.
I think you. I don't know. I do hyperbole. I get it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, drink it in.
Dr. Cooper's working.
Yeah, I can see that. Halo Night, Cooper-Polys, you coming?
Oh, yes, it's Halo night. Let me just dry my tootsies.
We're not going to Halo Night.
Oh?
Yes, I am.
Trying to control
It's
him
Wednesday.
now.
Wednesday's Halo night.
Didn't a great man once say, science demands nothing less than the fervent and unconditional dedication of our entire lives?
Oh no.
He did.
This is when the
And
flip
who's that
starts.
great man?
Me.
Oh, Sheldon.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, Leonard.
Seriously? You're not coming?
But you heard her. How can I argue with me?
Yeah. That's some real comic book shit. Bested by yourself.
Yeah, and you guys have a good... whatever this is.
Dr. Cooper, I have to
time
tell
for
you,
fun.
your friends are holding you
I
back.
prefer to think of it as I'm pulling them forward.
Yeah. Rising tide raises all the boats.
A man with your intellectual gifts doesn't waste an evening playing video games.
He does on Wednesdays.
Not if he wants a Nobel Prize.
He does want that.
Is this the episode where Sheldon developed something of an arc? A little bit?
Does a man with my intellectual gifts play paintball on weekends?
What do you think?
Drat.
Drat.
It's no fun being the smartest person on Earth. Should we get back to work on your feet finder page?
Battlestar
Parsons?
Galactica comes on tonight.
Oh,
I guess I can
Jesus.
wait for the DVD.
You'll never watch
And
it.
then never ever watch it.
See?
Oh, no.
No.
Work-life balance, Sheldon.
Yeah, you need to rest. You need to have fun. Those things are important. They bolster your career
Oh,
endeavors.
no. She's become his mother.
Good. Oh, no. PSP?
That's crazy. No reading? There it is. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Batman.
Nice older school bare naked ladies needle drop. Even if this song is feeding stereotypes about Yoko Ono that are not necessarily true.
You can follow me wherever I go.
Oh, wowie.
My God,
Wow,
look, this
wow, wow.
sucks.
No paintball.
He's miserable.
Penny.
Yeah.
Sheldon, honey, I've told you, it's a small apartment. You only have to knock one
Yeah, please, I don't have a lot of time. Look,
Yeah, Squidward.
finally dozed off, and I need you to help me get rid of her.
Yeah. Stuff her down the garbage chute.
Get rid of her how?
I don't know, but I'm in some kind of relationship. You seem to be an expert at ending them.
Bruh.
I see man after man leaving this apartment, never to return.
Ne'er to return.
Okay, first of all, it is not man after man.
Dr. Cooper?
Hide me.
Hide me.
Hide you?
I formally request sanctuary.
Yes. This is Sanctuary City.
Why aren't you working?
She distracted me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I told you, Penny, I don't have time for your nonsense. I have important things to do.
Oh, man.
I know what's going on here. You're in love with Dr. Cooper.
Yup.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Yep. No, I
You
checked the tape.
crazy.
He's a remarkable man, but you have to let him go.
He's mine.
Oh, gee, okay.
Oh, gosh.
But he's a gift to the whole world, and we can't be selfish.
Yeah, he's a gift, all right.
Ooh, you wild girl.
Sisters.
Oh.
Sure, sisters.
Not the pinky promise.
Is that how
Damn,
sisterhood
that sly
works?
look.
Is that all it takes?
Holy crap on a cracker.
Dude, sisters.
Sisters.
Ooh, sisters.
She gonna kick Leonard out next.
Sheldon?
Oh,
Is he
wait.
trying to do like Morse code?
Smart. Distress signal.
What are you doing?
It's Morse code.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she doesn't know that.
Communicate through the wall.
We are communicating through the wall.
Yeah.
Yes, but the communication is not encrypted.
Yes.
I don't know Morse code.
Well, it's very simple. This is A.
Oh no.
Don't come in here. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
He's gonna
Don't-
do it.
Oh. What's going on?
Ramona's sleeping on the couch.
Is she going home?
Never. That's the problem. I'm invoking the Skynet clause of our friendship agreement.
The Skynet clause?
It only applies if you need me to help you destroy an artificial intelligence you created that's taking over the Earth.
It could happen.
Come on, don't nitpick.
Don't nitpick.
Good night.
You are the king of nitpicking.
I'm invoking our body snatchers clause.
The body snatchers clause requires me to help you destroy someone we know who's been replaced with an alien.
No, I'll wait here.
What are you doing out of bed? You know you need your sleep in order for your cognitive processing to perform at optimum levels. Now, come on.
Godzilla clause?
Not unless she destroys Tokyo.
Rats.
Oh, we'll get there.
I finally reconciled the black hole information paradox with my theory of string network condensate.
Finally, Sheldon.
Thank God.
And I could not have done it without you.
Oh, please, I just offered a little encouragement.
You helped me work out the masses of all the fermions, and you pumice my hammer toe.
Pumice my hammer toe. With a
Would you
kiss.
consider naming it the Cooper-Nowitzki Theorem?
Who's Nowitzki?
Oh.
Dirk Nowitzki.
You want me to share credit?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Get out.
Oh, bite me.
Oh, no.
That's crazy.
Sisters?
NBA superstar Dirk Nowitzki shooting a BB gun at you in an open field.
I'm Kathy O'Brien. I just finished reading your paper reconciling the black hole and string network condensates, and it just took my breath away.
No.
Take my breath away.
Maybe when I publish it, I'll include an inhaler.
That man's got jokes.
Would
Hey.
you possibly have any time for me to pick your brain?
Thursday nights, I eat pizza from Giacomo's.
I'll bring it to your place. I have the address.
What is
Here we go
this?
again.
Is like a legion of red-headed science gals?
Oh, God.
Sheldon,
Legion
do you
of
see what
redheads.
just happened here?
Yes, I'm getting a free pizza.
Oh, God.
What could you possibly
I'm
have
on
to
a
complain
roll.
about? Aha.
The understanding of social cues are lowercase.
More pad thai, please.
Sheldon, you've already had 4 servings. You might want to slow down a bit, buddy.
No, the mitosis. What?
Are you okay?
Is he invoking one of the claws right
so-
now?
Full.
What the hell is happening? Yes! Let's get crazy. Damn.
No more Thai food.
That's amazing.
I wanted that to be real.
That was great. Love that.
Oh, they built the pyramids
Bum,
and they
bum,
did
bum.
autotrophs. Doobity boo. Stupidity boo. Oh, censored once again. My efforts in comedy have been rebuked by the powers that be. As always, you know where to look. Number 223. Here we go. Season 2, episode 7. 1, 2, 3.
Star Trek Klingon Dictionary.
Boggle.
Time. All right, Klingons, pencils down.
Whoa. Well, you emphasize Klingons there.
Have it.
Nah.
Have it.
Yeah, I got all those.
I have Chor,
Got it.
Nechmach,
Yeah.
and Kreplach.
That's Jewish food.
In Klingon, it's Yiddish for meat-filled dumpling.
Or, yes, Yiddish for meat-filled dumpling.
Kreplach, a hearty Klingon dumpling.
Boo.
Judge's ruling.
Lock him up!
Lock him up.
Lock him up. This is the one where he gets locked.
What's wrong with your TV?
I don't know, it just died. I'm getting a bunch of static.
Did you pay your cable bill?
You sound just like the cable company.
Meh.
Lol.
All right, so Tyra Banks is about to kick someone off America's Next Top Model.
Let's go.
Woo.
Here, don't tell her. You're playing Klingon Boggle.
Boggle.
Klingon Boggle.
You're good at that.
Thank you. Had years of practice. Ah! Whoa.
All right, Boggle.
Alrighty then.
Wow. Shouts out Joe.
Look at those women.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
Gorgeous.
They're top models.
Worf. Nice. Too bad that's a proper noun.
Worf. Haha. Character.
It's the future Mrs. Wallowitz.
Hope you brought a second pair of
That's
pants.
the future Mrs. Wallowitz. What a coincidence. It's the future Mrs. Wallowitz.
There's 4 or 5 pairs of pants, I think.
Yeah, and they can all move in with you and your mother. The current Mrs. Wallowitz.
That was a good burn. That was a good burn.
Nice.
Chibehe spelled with a or a ko.
Is that Mrs. Wallowitz crying?
That's Anais. None of the other girls in the house like her.
Anais.
House? What house?
Oh, God. Don't tell him. Don't give him the address.
A house where?
Somewhere in LA,
I don't
right?
know, somewhere in LA.
Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
You're telling me that I'm within driving distance of a house filled with aspiring supermodels?
I mean,
He's
you,
gonna explode.
you could have just assumed that.
Yeah.
And they live together and shower together and
Well,
I don't know about
they
that
shower
part.
in the same
have
general.
naked pillow fights?
Hey, where are you going?
To pay my cable bill.
Yep.
Amen.
It's a psyop. Howard works for the cable company.
Mach and Cherch. Anybody got them?
We got those.
Nah, you win this one. It's in a dark, tense state, and then 40 million years ago, and some boggle.
Oh, Lordy.
Did I miss anything? Did they kick Giselle off?
Oh no, Giselle.
But her underwater
Giselle.
photo shoot was an embarrassment.
No, it's okay. We'll get there.
Giselle Wallowitz is sensitive to chlorine.
Gisolowitz. I take that.
Or I like my fashion models pruny and bug-eyed.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Get him.
There's the house. Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Oh, yes.
Freeze frame.
We're gonna trace the house. Yes.
That's crazy.
This is good.
Marking the star positions and physical landmarks so we can find the house of the supermodel.
Oh, Lord.
This is the one.
You're just
This
as
is the
thirsty.
one.
You're just more quiet about it.
Every week, they kick out a beautiful girl, making her feel unwanted and without self-esteem.
And the cycle
AKA the
hums.
future Mrs. Howard Wallowitz.
You know,
Dill slices, not sweet.
Yes.
Individual relish packets.
Yes.
Did you protest?
Yes.
Vociferously?
No.
Well, then what took you so long?
vociferously.
Just eat.
Just
Hey
eat.
guys, what I miss?
What did I miss?
Fred,
Oh, good. I hate her.
Yeah.
when you're not invited to our wedding.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, do we have to suffer? You and I have a standing TV schedule, which is the result of extensive debate and compromise. Have to be pre-approved at the weekly roommate meeting.
I want to see that.
Please.
What we do in the shadows
A
style.
motion to put it on the agenda.
I'll make a motion, but you're not gonna like it.
Mock parliamentary procedure.
Let's go.
Please put it on mute.
You have not washed the dishes in 12 years.
What?
Just Sheldon's onion ring. Just put it back.
It's one onion ring.
No!
He counts them.
God damn it, Penny!
I don't think that's where it was.
You trying to get us all killed?
People, wall of silence.
This is like the potato chip sketch on SNL.
Uh-oh.
Who touched my
Penny did it.
An onion ring thief!
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
The big deal is that nobody touches food on my plate.
Big bang
Yeah.
deal. He's Joey.
He is Joey. I was going to say that.
But that is your second strike.
Second
Where
strike.
should go to jail?
First
Before Howard.
You have 2 strikes.
Yeah.
3 strikes and you're out.
Dude.
Out of what?
Sheldon
It's a
ball.
sports metaphor.
It's a sports.
Really?
It's a
A
sports.
sports metaphor.
Yes, baseball.
Meta sports.
What was my first strike?
March 18th.
Yep.
You violated my rule about
That's
forwarding email humor.
Oh, that's bad.
The cat who wants to has cheeseburger.
Oh, that's an old meme.
Come on, everybody loves lol cats. They're cute and they can't spell because they're cats.
And we loll about it.
Trusted you with my email address, and you betrayed that trust by sending me internet banality. Strike 1.
Yeah. Only inspired memes in the inbox.
Crazy memes are like 20 years old now.
I know.
Don't worry, they only stay on your record
They're
for a year.
part of our cultural folklore.
Yeah.
They only stay on your record for a year.
You have to take his class.
You gotta go to Sheldon Traffic School.
Just take that.
And
That's
then you put it back,
crazy.
compromising the integrity of all the other onions.
You're so ridiculous, Sheldon.
Oh, honey,
Oh,
the
that's-
buses don't go where you live, do
Just
they?
eat them. Why are you throwing away? This is so infuriating.
Go where you live? Does he live in Rock Bottom?
With you, but since you've become a permanent member of our social group,
Yeah, it's only fair.
Congratulations, you're officially one of us.
Google gobble, we accept her.
One of us.
One of us. There you go. My man is a Freaks fan. Howard's cool now.
Hey, yo.
you're sitting in my spot.
You know that's a
You
spot.
gotta be kidding.
Leonard, she's in my spot.
Yeah, after
gone over
you
this.
leave, I still have to live with him.
I don't care. I'm taking a stand, metaphorically.
You're gonna
Wild.
upset his OCD so hard.
Strike 3.
Ooh, strike 3.
Funeral scene.
What the hell kind of crap is that?
Banished is wild.
Don't worry, worry, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, you do that.
Just so I know, would you be open to taking his class?
That's crazy. Just stand there. He's one man.
A whole semester's worth of physics with Sheldon.
You can do it online.
But you know he's going to be breathing down your neck.
We've narrowed down the location of the top
The
model
audacity
house
to go to
3
her
square
job after
miles
that is
of
wild.
Hollywood Hills.
So possibly Durham, North Carolina.
That's the secret. They shoot at Carolina for LA.
Are you insane? You're not gonna party with him. You're not even gonna get anywhere near that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what they said to Neil Armstrong about the moon.
The entire nation dedicated a decade of effort and treasure to put a man on the moon.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite, in fact.
Before this year is out, we will put a Wallowitz on one of America's top models.
Yes, on that
And a
ass,
large
which
number
is
of
the
people will
moon.
believe it never happened.
Yeah,
Okay, let me guess. Quesadilla with soy cheese for the lactose intolerant Leonard.
serial plotline.
With no almonds for the highly allergic, kosher only on the high holidays Howard. On the Hindu wagon Raj, meat lovers pizza, no meat.
Excellent, well done.
Coming right up.
You forgot my barbecue bacon
I
cheeseburger.
didn't tell you.
You're banished.
Banished from the Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
Are you
Well, you
serious?
got 3 strikes. 1 coming in, 2 sitting down, and 3, I don't like your attitude.
Yep.
You know what, Dre?
It flies directly in the face of Cheesecake Factory policy.
Yeah, no, there's a new policy. No shoes, no shirt, no Sheldon.
He's wearing a
We
lot
could
of
sell that
shirts.
sign all over Pasadena.
Penny, can I talk to you for a minute?
The thing says nothing of pants. You could just be free, pantsless, you know,
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
get all the
I
service.
talked to
You know?
Sheldon, and he feels
Wear a
terrible
diaper.
that he was unreasonable and out of line.
Really? Well, that's great.
So just apologize to him, okay?
That's crazy.
What? I'm not gonna apologize to that nutcase.
Come on, it's easy. He'll even tell you what to say.
Yeah, he's got his cue card for you.
You're just encouraging him.
We're not encouraging. It's more like knuckling under.
Knuckling under.
Look, I like hanging out with you guys, but I'm not gonna apologize for something I didn't do.
Well, actually, technically, you did do it.
What are
That's
you?
strike 1, Leonard.
What are you doing, Leonard?
Leonard.
And thanks to Sheldon's heated discussion with my manager, 1 barbecue bacon cheeseburger on the side.
Thank you.
Go ahead, eat it.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh God.
I dare you.
Oh. That's a whole doo-doo burger. It's like the help.
It's a poo-poo patty.
Poo-poo patty. Just remember poop.
Look on the roof, Anais and Giselle are sunbathing.
Oh Lord.
European style.
Y'all are the
Yes.
grossest.
You can recognize
Yes.
people on Google Earth?
Of course not. I got a buddy of mine at NORAD to have a spy drone fly over.
All right, we're going to jail. I'm pretty sure.
I was already targeted to poke around a nuclear reactor in Siberia. I took it an hour out of its way, tops.
Say with me on 3, John. 1,
1,
2, 3. Lock
Lock
him up!
I was gonna say going to jail, but the same thing. Lock him up.
Yep.
I'll get you on the next one.
With the Wi-Fi?
Now just try.
Greetings, hamburger toucher.
That angle.
Why you cannot IM with your little friends about how much you heart various things.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
This recorded message is alerting you that I am putting an end to your parasitic piggybacking upon our Wi-Fi.
Nope.
Oh God.
You can contact the phone company, set up your own Wi-Fi, and you may apologize to me.
Service with a smile.
I am gonna introduce your friend to a world of
That's
hurt.
1 lab accident away from being a supervillain.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly.
I can hog tie and castrate him in 60 seconds.
My God.
Hey.
I believe
You
you.
both Texas kids?
To neuter the nerd, I can get you back online.
Problem solved.
No, but now you're involved, dude. Sheldon's gonna come down on you too.
Hello, puny insects. Everyone is awarded 1 additional strike.
Oh God.
Jeeps.
You're insufferable.
What are you complaining about? I'm the one who has to take the class again.
Again?
How many times? You'll be an expert now. You can just fly through it. Oh, Benjamin.
Saturday is laundry night.
Every Saturday at 8:15. Easy
Uh-oh.
to anticipate.
Yeah.
If something were to prevent you from doing your laundry on Saturday at 8:15, you might find it unpleasant.
Oh, yeah. Disrupt your whole weekend. Her pants.
Yeah, friends
Knuckle
are
under
great.
my ass.
Knuckle under his ass.
Yeah, dude. Double down.
Oh, she used all of them.
He got that sink back there.
No. Are all the machines taken?
Oh, God.
I'm kind of surprised that never happens with the whole ass apartment building.
No problem. I'll just do my laundry another night.
deep inside your heart, you'll know that laundry night is always Saturday night.
Ooh, that look.
Playing with forces beyond your ken.
Beyond your
Your
ken.
Ken can kiss my Barbie.
Hey.
Oof. Oh, he's trying to mind popper.
He was.
Sheldon! Sheldon!
Yep.
Sheldon!
Yeah, Squidward.
The open door.
Yeah.
Your clothes.
Yes, I left them in the washers, and when I went down to get them, they were gone.
Despite the sign that says "Do not leave laundry unattended,"
Crap.
I do recall seeing some female undergarments.
This is fun.
Oh yes. Earlier this evening.
Oh no.
Window and a brassiere caught my eye.
Oh no.
Do those look familiar?
Wow, dude.
When you understand the laws of physics, Penny, anything is possible.
What'd you do? Let the
And
wind.
may I add, moi ha ha.
Mwah, ha, ha. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
And may I suggest you get a very long stick and play Panty Pinata?
Panty Pinata
Ooh, boy.
is egregious.
I've done no stupid things.
And look, you've got to meet me halfway here.
I am meeting you halfway. I'm willing to concede that you've done some stupid things.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are talking again. Good.
The ego off is insane.
Remember when I said it was on? Well, now it's Junior Rodeo on.
Yeah.
Oh, not Junior Rodeo.
Oh, no.
I had no choice, Leonard. She ruined laundry night.
Oh.
Wah, ha, ha.
I like that. We don't see it actually.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of a charming sitcom
Telephone wires
thingy.
can't electrocute you, can they?
Yes.
Coated in rubber.
Look, this has to stop.
Oh, no, no, no. It is just beginning.
All right, I really didn't want to do this, but
I wrote an apology.
What's this?
You wrote it for him.
It's the secret
For
Bucky
Sheldon's
words.
kryptonite.
Oh no. It's the secret Bucky words to deactivate him.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
What's on the paper? I can't read it.
Look, I said I wanted to hurt him, but this?
Oh no.
What is it?
I don't know.
It'll shorten the war by 5 years and save millions of lives.
Shorten the war by 5 years.
We now have the address of the top model house.
Oh.
God bless you, Google Street View registered trademark.
Registered trademark.
That's not the only thing that'll have to be registered at the end of this.
To find a house full of gorgeous young models so that I can drop in on them unexpectedly, then fine, I'm creepy.
Finally, he says it.
Yep. That's good. Acceptance is the first step towards acceptance.
Hi, yeah, hold on a second, I'll get him. Sheldon, it's for you.
You call his mom.
Your mother.
Oh
No.
no. Mommy. Mama.
Mommy, stop being mean to her.
How are you? But Mom,
But
Mom!
she keeps sitting in my spot. Okay, yes, I took her clothes, but she started it. Yeah, I really don't think this is the kind of thing Jesus concerns himself with.
it's among many.
Really know what Jesus thinks about.
Yeah, you probably don't
All
know
right.
anything about theism.
Goodbye.
You probably look down on theism.
Did you tell on me?
Oh,
You kidding me? I already have 2 strikes.
yeah, dude. You think I have a death wish? Yeah, give me a mwaha.
Penny,
The defeated knock.
Yeah, Squidward.
I'm very, very sorry for what I have done. Here's your laundry. I rescind your strikes, and you are no longer banished.
Oh,
Now give me some
Can I
eye
sit wherever I
contact.
want?
it's gonna explode.
Sheldon, this was big of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good night, Sheldon.
Penny,
Are you going to apologize to me?
well played.
Nice.
Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, Penny Parker.
Understood.
Is the mom going to be in constant contact with her now?
Great.
The mutual walk-off was
Great.
excellent.
Yeah, good block. Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we're catching that case tonight. Oh no.
We're here to fix the cable.
How's Ross not having an aneurysm?
This will go well. Hi.
She's taller than all the women in my family combined. What do we do now?
I like that they're runway walking.
Yeah. Close the door, yo.
Is there anything actually around that corner? Oh man, that universe, content state, and then some shit happened. But wait, science and the mystery, history, big in the bang.
Bang.
We're banging. Ah! 225. We exist to bear witness. We had to be. The infinite needs us to see it. Without the perceiver, the perceived does not exist. That gives us leverage. Don't look until you do get what you want. Don't look until you get what you want, which is episode 7, right? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, here we go.
There have been days where lunch before work was one slice of flavorless keto bread, olive oil spray, a scoop of peanut butter, and leftover grapes. I looked at that depressing little plate and went, yep, that's lunch. So yeah, Huel has been an upgrade. And they're our sponsor today. Huel has been a part of the Real Rejects identity for a while now. Now, I hear Huel ads on other podcasts and think, yeah, but are you casually drinking it when you're not being sponsored? The indication that that's what we do. I've been drinking Huel weekly for almost 2 years before my 2025 cut, throughout that 8-month cut, and I drink it now. Most days I mix the Black Edition powder into yogurt or blend it up when I'm rushing. Even on cheat days, I'll still have one. Sometimes I'll treat myself to 2. Black Edition has 40 grams of protein, mixes with water or milk in about 30 seconds, and it's a complete meal you have instead of food, not a shake on top of food, to be clear, with 27 essential vitamins and minerals and no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. The RTD, the ready to drink, is the grab and go version. There's 35 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, under $5 a meal. I buy them for the crew here and at home. The missus loves the strawberry banana. New customers get 15% off online with code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our show yet again.
Look, Saturn 3 is on.
I don't want to watch Saturn 3. Deep Space Nine is better.
Ooh.
Is Deep Space Nine better than Saturn 3?
Settle it in the comments.
Distraction would tell you it's 6 better.
But is it 7 or
Fantastic
9?
Four.
Babylon 5.
Babylon 5.
5 is part way between 3. Never mind.
3's company.
I'll tell you what. How about we go rock, paper, scissors?
2 broke girls.
Anecdotal evidence suggests that in a game of rock, paper, scissors, players familiar with each other will tie.
One Piece.
There you go.
I suggest rock, paper, scissors, Lizard-Spock.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
What are they doing Friends? The freaking fire?
Scissors decapitates Lizard. Lizard eats paper. Paper disproves Spock. Spock vaporizes.
What?
As it always has, rock crushes scissors.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, okay.
This is how I'll play from now on.
Rock, paper, scissors, Lizard-Spock.
You're always going to want to choose Spock, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you still tie. That's
Oh
good.
my.
Hello, boys.
What a get up.
Ahoy, matey.
This is the Pirates of Penzance.
It's all part of a technique I've been studying for picking up women.
What the hell is your
Are you
belt?
peacocking? Did you read the game? Are you peacocking right now? Oh, God.
Let's get it.
Male peacock with brilliant plumage, or the running baboon with engorged hindquarters.
Engorged Hindquarters is my band.
Mock me if you will, but it works. You show up at a club in something distinctive, scope out your target, and toss out some negs.
Toss out some eggs.
Normally, I'm not turned on by big teeth, but on you they work.
Ew.
I got a whole list of them. Who wants to be my wingman?
Where's the nearest notebook in the room?
The game had to walk so the
start.
manosphere could run. Oh, Jesus.
I got a pen at least.
Scooter's blocking my car.
Start taking
Oh,
some
did you get
notes.
pink eye again?
Pink eye.
Say, Penny, not a lot of women could look as hot as you do with such greasy hair.
Jesus, punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Yeah!
There it is.
That was good. That probably would hurt.
Move your stupid scooter before I pick it up and throw it in the dumpster.
Dump him.
Ow.
Yep.
Throw Howard in the dumpster. JK.
Hot dent stayed and nearly.
With
a big bang, and he's still
it's on his
fucking
way to
loser.
prison. I mean, they infiltrated last time. They could go to prison.
Yeah.
Clone Wars TV series until I've seen the Clone Wars movie.
Oh,
That part.
Clone Wars.
Prefer to let George Lucas disappoint me in the order he intended.
Yeah, but what about Dave Filoni? How do you feel about Dave Filoni?
He doesn't know about him yet.
Then I believe we've arrived at another quintessential rock, paper, scissors, Lizard-Spock moment.
Let's get it.
Is that the name of the episode?
What is it that he did in that Friends blooper? He's like, fire, motherfucker, or something like it was a fucking fire.
I thought you did that.
What did I do?
Wow.
Hello. Hey, Howard. What's wrong?
You got arrested?
Okay. Okay, we'll be right there.
With bail.
What happened?
Howard's at the Mars rover lab. He says he's in trouble.
Aw.
DEFCON 5? Well, there's no need to rush.
Oh, it's a closet.
DEFCON 5 means no danger. DEFCON 1 is a crisis.
Uh-oh.
5 not be worse than 1.
Yeah, Star Trek 5, worse than 1.
Okay, first of all, that's a comparison of quality, not intensity. Second,
Uh-oh.
Star Trek 1 is orders of magnitude worse than Star Trek 5.
Oh, shots fired.
Star Trek 5 is the standard against which all badness is measured.
Is it? I thought the even-numbered ones weren't great.
We gotta watch the Star Treks and find out.
We do.
Star Trek 1 fails across the board. Art direction, costuming, music, sound editing.
Sound editing.
Star Trek 5.
Star Trek 5.
Trek 4, The Voyage Home, isn't arguably the best.
Is it the one with the whales?
Wrath of Khan.
Well, yeah, Wrath of...
What's the emergency?
I got the Mars rover stuck in a ditch.
Oh.
What?
On a dusty highway just outside Bakersfield. Where do you think? On Mars?
Howard, is everything okay?
Yeah,
Oh.
baby, I'll be right.
Oh, no, it worked.
Wait a minute.
You brought a girl to the Mars rover control room?
Oh, I
I
hate
picked her up in
that.
the bar. She's a doctor.
I hate that this worked.
Minimum, my mother won't care. She's not Jewish.
We bury him, Coral.
Wait a minute. So the eye patch and the insults worked?
No.
Oh, thank God.
3 other guys with eye patches. It was a fiasco.
Oh.
So what exactly do you want us to do?
I need you and Rosh to help me get the rover out of the ditch, and I need you to get Stephanie out before somebody notices she's here. She doesn't exactly have clearance.
Really? Women from honky tonks come in and play with $200 million government projects on distant planets?
She'll spank me. Can we please move on?
Honky tonk.
Howard, you know, it's getting late, so do I get to drive this thing or what?
I know, I'm sorry, but something's come up. Kind of a Mars rover, can Howard come over
What?
situation.
No. Not that smooth.
Friend Leonard is gonna take you home.
Oh, okay. Let's go, friend Leonard.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, is she gonna get with him now?
Scientists like Howard?
No one's a scientist like Howard.
Mother is so gonna love her.
No,
How
Howard's gonna
nice.
swoop.
Maybe they can carpool when they visit you in federal prison.
Hey, lock him up. I got it. this
Yeah,
time.
there it is.
There we go. I feel like I've seen her before.
I totally interrupted you. What were you saying?
Just that Howard's a terrific guy.
Damn.
Yup. You put in a good word.
I really like that you're such a loyal friend.
Jesus.
Yeah, I am loyal. You know, if you look at the big picture.
Yeah. Oh.
Out of curiosity, did he ever have a shot with you?
Are you insane? The guy was wearing an eye patch.
Then why did you...
He said that I could drive a car on Mars.
On Mars.
Got it.
Yeah. What about a real eye patch guy?
See you again?
You're not done seeing me now.
Yeah.
My
God.
Cool.
All right, go Leonard, I guess. Everyone's
yeah.
happy, we're happy. Good.
Saw that coming.
Good for him. What a cool desk.
What a cool set.
Actually, I was just checking my email.
No.
I believe the appropriate metaphor here involves a river of excrement and a Native American water vessel without any means of propulsion.
This shit up shit creek, no paddle.
Plus, I understand you have to be standing next to the vehicle with your card when they arrive.
Yeah.
Huh?
Gotta hold it up for them.
Snap what?
Into a Slim Jim.
Erase all the hard drives, grab the surveillance tapes, wipe our fingerprints off every surface, and run.
Huh?
A NASA spokesman states that due to the loss
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
most likely be unable to determine the cause of the Mars rover's malfunction.
Sheesh.
Whew.
Thank God for Plan B.
Said many a fella.
Yeah, when we first met, you said that if I went out with you, I could drive a car on
Oh, wow. That's a line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
Will you all excuse me? Leonard is subtly signaling that he'd like to talk to me in private.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yes. Good. Subtle.
No, yeah, I remember specifically. I mean, you started by asking if I was from Mars because my ass was out of this world.
Oh, God.
Pick up classic line.
Go back to the first episode. Did that happen?
I have to kind of sneak out for a while.
All right. Goodbye.
If anyone asks you where I went, you don't know.
Where are you going?
I can't tell you that.
Well, good.
So you brought me in here to inform me that you can't tell me where you're going, and you can't tell me who might ask?
Yep.
Yeah, I really didn't think this through.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just tell him I went to the office.
Are you going to the office?
No.
Well, then how can I say it convincingly?
Hire
Why don't you
DJ
just-
Qualls.
Why don't you just say he doesn't know?
Leonard went to the office.
The set of The Office. Dunder Mifflin.
You know, if you didn't say anything, he gives him plausible deniability.
This would have worked out a lot better if you just told me you were going to the office.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm going to the office.
See, why don't I believe you?
I'm going out for a while.
Okay.
Give me that popcorn, though.
You literally, if you didn't say anything, no one would have questioned it.
What are they watching? A Star Trek?
I get that it was guilt that made him
Doesn't
do it.
anyone want to know where he's going?
Christ!
Okay, where's he going?
Leonard is going to the office.
Bro!
Excellent.
Flawlessly done, yeah. Very subtle. Oh, God.
I removed an appendix, a gallbladder, and about 1.5 feet of bowel.
Nice.
Hot.
I'm hoping that was 3 different guys.
Yeah.
No, just the one.
A very long
He didn't
operation.
make it.
Whoa!
Damn.
Ah!
How was your day?
You know, I'm a physicist, so I thought about stuff.
I thought about stuff.
Are you done eating?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Oh, my.
I didn't even finish your food.
Dr. Stephanie Barnett.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Hey,
Oh, this is horrible.
if anybody should ask, you're half Jewish on your mother's side.
Oh, Christ. Oh.
Hey, call me. It's Howard.
Yeah, she knows.
We should tell him you're not interested.
You want me to stop and call him back right now?
Dear God, no.
Yeah, I mean, everything's coming up Leonard. Oh, God.
Jesus, guy.
Dr. Stephanie Barnett.
No, third time's a charm.
Hey, it's me again, Howard.
How are you?
Fort Lauderdale are flying in to meet you, so then
Ah!
to a restaurant.
Tell her we're going to the Olive Garden.
What did you tell people about her?
One from the paper.
Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden, Mom!
Mr. Big Shot with his red
Mr. Big Shot, who do you think you are?
Of the details?
Red Lobster. It's Howard.
New shirts?
Yeah, a couple.
Nice.
Thank you.
So, who's the girl?
I'm sorry?
Well, last time you bought a new shirt was when we were dating.
But
So, what we did was, in fact, dating.
the one 24-hour period that happened.
Yeah, we did have a date.
Yep.
Exactly, thank you.
But that's not dating.
Do me a favor, tell Kuthrapali that next time you see him.
You have to be in a prolonged, a sustained state of. No, never mind.
A doctor, or a you kind of doctor?
Yeah.
If your friend thinks he's dating someone, but he's not, because in fact you're dating her, does that make you a bad person?
Uh-oh.
On what?
Is it
Is
Howard?
that friend Wallowitz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw him, you're fine.
To be fair, he would probably absolutely do more and worse to you.
Have you slept with her yet? You dog!
You dirty dog. Lenny.
So why'd you ask?
I'm nosy. See ya.
Oh, that's so sweet. I like they're like, I know there's a will they won't they, but that's kind of fun.
Hey, buddy, what brings you to my little slice of hell?
Okay, never mind. I thought he was wearing the dickie on the outside. That's just a weird design for a hoodie.
outside. I'm not dressed to receive.
Yep.
No one cares, Mom!
I care.
Listen, I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, is it her calling him back to dump him?
She blinded me with science.
Oh, Stephanie, thanks for calling me back. I was worried.
Oh no. Mm-hmm. The eye line.
No, I understand. Sure, we can be friends.
The eye line.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling.
Are you?
You have a nice day, too.
He's gonna cry now.
Do you want to be friends?
You are dead to me.
Oh, she told him.
Okay. You are dead to me.
Okay, who gets the extra dumping?
Oh no, we've already gone through this once.
Leonard got snapped.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Yeah, nice comeback. Nice callback.
They should have got James Hong to discreetly drop it on the floor.
Yeah.
Hi, Howard.
Oh, jeez.
Howard?
Sheldon.
Silent Howie.
Howard is employing a schoolyard paradigm in which you are, for all intents and purposes, deceased. Tends to act on this by not speaking to you, feigning an inability to hear you when you speak, and otherwise refusing to acknowledge your existence.
Agreed.
That's just ridiculous. Why are you cooperating?
It's gonna be like that for the next 11 years.
I didn't plan on this. These things just happen. Usually not to me, but they do happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did someone just feel a cold breeze?
Is there a ghost in the room?
The cold breeze is a so-called ectoplasmic issue of a disembodied soul passing by.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, screw it. I'm just gonna eat the dumpling.
Do it. Get it. Did he not eat it? Did we cut?
Oh, she had the audacity to come
Yeah, but I
over.
don't see a better one on the horizon.
Boy.
Oh, if it isn't Mrs. Dead to me.
Oh,
Yikes.
Look, I'm sorry, you violated the terms of your metaphor by acknowledging her existence. I'm out.
Dr. Peeper? Or is it Dr. Peepee?
Lisa's gonna be disappointed.
Lisa?
Lisa.
She just went through a really bad breakup, and I thought she might like to meet somebody fun like you.
Oh, you look so sexy, Lisa.
Stephanie, you're alive!
He's alive!
Wow.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just wanted to tell you again how much I enjoyed the other night. And again, I'm sorry for how it ended.
Yikes.
Oh.
Now Roger's gonna get with her.
If you could let me know about Friday, my mother needs a head count so she can know how big a brisket to get.
Oh, Lord.
It's unclear how the Mars rover got into the crevice, but one thing's certain. The data which it has contain the first clear indications that there may have been life on Mars.
What?
Dude. Dude.
Discovery that has staggering implications for all mankind. We'll never know who's responsible.
Oh, shit.
That's fun.
No!
Son of a...
Go put that data back. You wiped it, you can put it back. You make it back up.
He got the Mars rover.
All started with Howard trying to get laid. All right, Chuck, here we go. 227. Dear George Lucas, may I call you Mr. Lucas? On behalf of the writers of The Big Bang Theory, I'd like to thank you for your astounding body of work, which has awakened the child within us and unleashed our dreams. That being said, we hope you don't take offense to our good-natured jest regarding your most recent animated efforts. Yes, they were cheap shots, but we can't help but hold you to a higher standard, a standard of your own making. In closing, we are all looking forward to Indiana Jones 5, The Curse of the Golden Catheter. Oops. Sorry again, very truly yours, the writers. PS2, William Shatner, director of Star Trek 5. Go ahead, sue us. 1, 2, and an episode 9.
Penny, hello.
Hey, Sheldon.
Hanai.
What is shaking?
What is shaking? Baking?
I'm sorry?
What is
It's colloquial,
crack-a-lacking?
a conversation opener.
Yes.
Do you find the weather satisfying? Are you currently sharing in the triumph of some local sports team?
Yes. Who's your team, Penny?
I'm striking up a casual conversation with you.
What do you want?
Sup?
Wow.
Please
Joe.
don't do that.
But I'm given to understand that when you have something awkward to discuss with someone...
So this wasn't the awkward part?
No.
No.
All right. Sup?
Sup? That's how we all greet each other now.
Leonard has entered into a new romantic relationship, which includes a sexual component.
The expansion pack, DLC.
Her name is Dr. Stephanie Barnett, and she is a highly distinguished surgical resident at Fremont Memorial. What he may have left out is how important this relationship is to me.
Blue?
Oh?
Of the handful of women Leonard's been involved with, she's the only one I have ever found tolerable.
Oh, wow.
Fascinating.
Well, what about me?
The statement stands for itself.
Yeah. Did I stutter?
Should you have any interaction with her, it would be most helpful that she not see you as a sexual rival.
Okay.
But consider the following scenario. You're sitting in your apartment. It's late. You're alone. Your hypothalamus is swimming in a soup of estrogen. Suddenly, even Leonard seems like a viable sexual candidate.
Oh, no. What? This hasn't happened yet.
Hookup, as it's referred to by today's urban youth.
Oh, Lordy.
Is that what the urban youth call it?
I would ask you to find some way to suppress your libido.
Yes.
I could think about
But
you.
it's going to be so hard. Damn.
Fine, whatever works.
Yeah. Yeah. No notes, no complaints here.
Peace out.
Dude, I want more urban
steak.
Sheldon. 10 million bills ago, the expansion
Wait!
in there started with a big bang.
Leonard getting laid.
Leonard getting laid. Laid nerd. Oh. Yes.
Oh, she probably
Spaghetti.
hates Sheldon. Yep. She does not like that man.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
And you said there'd never be enough pasta for the three of us.
What?
We can eat it if we try.
Italian housewives have a rule of thumb.
Just the three of us, you, I, and I.
About an inch in diameter.
And I.
Is sufficient for each person, as it doubles in volume when cooked.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't mean it. She's just being nice.
Leonard seems to be dropping the conversational ball. I guess I'll just have to pick it up.
And what you gonna do with it?
Have you ever witnessed a violent crime?
Oh my God.
Yep. Let's talk about it.
What's your favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
Technically not a fruit, but all right.
What is the strawberries?
Where did you do your medical internship?
Lawrence Memorial in Galveston, Texas.
Okay.
That's where I was born.
Galveston?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
When I was 12, I got to ride there in a helicopter.
Wowie.
What happened?
Radiation burns.
What?
A little mishap while I was building my own CAT scanner.
Yes, of course.
You tried to build your own CAT scanner.
No, I didn't try. I succeeded. I was briefly able to see the inside of my sister's guinea pig, Snowball, before he caught fire.
Oh, God.
Did we succeed?
I do an interesting expression in our house. It's not a snowball's chance in a CAT scanner.
Yeah. Snowball 2.
How would the Civil War have gone differently if Lincoln had been a robot sent from the future?
I always wonder that.
Oh, yeah.
Skynet Lincoln.
The theoretical mysteries of life.
Do you understand that this was supposed to be a date?
I do. Do you? Because frankly, you've been in a foul mood since I sat down.
Ugh.
Okay, here's my question. Why did you sit down?
To help. Look, if you fail at this relationship, and history suggests you will,
Jesus.
then we risk losing the medical officer that our landing party has always needed. You're Kirk. I'm Spock. Wolowitz is Scotty. Cooper-Polly is the guy who always gets killed.
Crewman Guy.
And now we've got McCoy.
Yes.
With the Spock end.
We're all standing around looking at the
Oh, God.
X-ray.
Where's Sheldon hiding?
Year's Day, right in the guy's chest cavity, one of my earrings.
Hell yeah, dude.
What do you think I did? I discreetly slipped off the other earring, put it in my pocket, and then got the hell out of there.
You can get it out of him?
That guy's dead.
Hi, Sheldon.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm
spiders.
sorry I'm late, but your companion left the most indecipherable invitation.
Bro.
We're going to the movies. What movie? What theater? What time?
Jesus.
Who's we?
It took me nearly 20 minutes to go through the browser history on your computer to see what movie times you looked up.
Wow.
Wait here, I'll find a seat.
I'll find us seats. Ah.
Oh, dude. Ha! You testing the acoustics?
It's finding the acoustic sweet spot.
There we go. My man knows.
Does he always do this?
This is how Greg chooses seats at the movies.
Ho!
Ho! That's funny.
Leonard, you want to slide over one?
No, just sit here.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Tell me what you see here.
The blunt instrument that will be the focus of my murder trial?
Cut 2.
Now, where it should say in a relationship, what does it say?
Stephanie Barnett is single.
She threw a digital sheep at some guy named Mike.
A digital sheep?
It's just her Facebook page, and we've only been going out a couple of weeks.
We're losing her.
Oh, no.
No thanks. All thanks to you.
You are not in this relationship. You have no say in anything that happens between me and Stephanie.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
That's crazy.
That's a negatory.
General Order 104, Section A, you are deemed unfit, and I hereby relieve you of your command.
Space mutiny.
General Order 104, Section A does not apply in this situation. Because this is not Star Trek!
Yeah. Rock-Paper-Spock! Lizard, scissors.
Penny. Penny.
You Squidward.
This is banana bread.
This is a doorknob.
This is a table.
And this is Sparta!
Sheldon, would you like to come in?
I suppose I could spare a few minutes.
If you insist. Oh, Graham Hicks?
Were you robbed? I need to know exactly what Leonard did that caused you to...
I thought that was your chair.
Yeah, we chose the chair. What are you doing?
Again, urban slang, in which I believe I'm gaining remarkable fluency.
Let's get Sheldon Ebonics.
Let's not.
No.
This is all entirely confidential, so you feel free to include any and all shortcomings in the bedroom.
We didn't get
We
there.
never got to the bedroom.
Because
I'll tell you what happened. We were very much in love, but we could only time-traveling mailbox at my lake house.
That's the plot of the lake house. I've not seen it, but I know what it is.
It's not enough that you made me watch that movie, but now you mock me with it.
Hey, people love that movie.
Never seen
I
it.
might if we watch it.
I would love that.
All right, we're doing it.
you told me you were going to have the talk with him. Been waiting for someone to have the talk with me.
Oh,
We can do that.
your mom's gonna scream it through the wall, right?
And Stephanie together.
Look at Leonard's record. 27 days with Joyce Kim.
During which he defected to North Korea,
That is a thing we've established, yeah.
Leslie Winkle.
for which she awarded him the nickname Speed of Light Leonard,
No.
3-hour dinner with Penny.
which would have been 2.5 if they ordered the souffle when they sat down.
His relationship with Stephanie should have ended after 20 minutes.
Jeez.
Yes, I'm aware of the math. Y equals 27 days over 12 to the nth.
The nth.
Well, if you want to guarantee his appeal to Stephanie, your best bet would be to kill all the other men on the planet.
Dude, we could probably figure it out.
Don't spritz them with that body spray from the commercial where the women undress when they smell it. That doesn't work at all.
Oh, God.
Is that Axe?
Did you try, Howard?
No matter how much you put on.
Yeah.
There is a point of too much.
Penny. Penny.
Yes, good word.
He has to get his third one in.
Penny.
I know, yeah, we've had at least another time where it was cut off.
Zucchini bread.
Thank you.
May I come in?
No.
It's wrapped like a brick of drugs.
My earlier inquiry regarding you and Leonard crossed some sort of line. I apologize.
Thank you.
Why am I apologizing?
New topic. Where are you in your menstrual cycle?
And we're back.
Why do you want to know?
I've been doing some research online. Female primates, apes, chimpanzees, you.
Ooh.
They find their mate more desirable when he's being courted by another female. Now, this effect is
No.
Where are we going with this?
ovulation, which brings
Oh,
me back
Lord.
to my question.
There it is.
No.
Clearly, I'm 14 days too early.
Oh, God.
Thing is, if they can cure yellow fever and malaria, why can't they do something about lactose intolerance?
Oh, no. She's having a bad time.
Let this go. You had a little cheese dip, you farted. I thought it was cute.
Oh.
Want some more wine?
Yeah. I assume I'm not driving anywhere tonight.
Why don't they just hang out at her place with how irritating he is?
And that's a good question, actually. Solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Testing the kitchen acoustics.
For white asparagus that apparently is destined to go unsatisfied.
White asparagus? Oh, the Batman cookie jar
You
is
trying
back.
to tell him to go over there? Oh, God.
By making constipated moose sounds?
Yeah. Test the acoustics.
Fail to open this jar and you succeed, it will establish you as the alpha male. Witnesses an exhibition of physical domination. She produces the hormone.
Yeah.
This will create the biochemical reaction.
He knows.
Which lay people naively interpret as falling in love.
Oxycontin.
I've never seen white asparagus before.
Nor have I.
Punched you in the face?
Yes, actually it would, but let's see how the lid goes.
Yeah, I mean, you find the biggest, tallest guy and you knock him out prison style.
Leonard, you'll have to do it.
Sakes.
Oh, no. Oh, Christ.
You can't do it.
Oh, Christ. Oh, I hate it. Get you a glove. Get you a rubber glove.
No.
Lenny. He's going to fart.
Lenny.
He's going to shit himself.
Want some help with that?
No.
No.
You shouldn't even listen to him.
This is something I long ago came to peace with in my role as the beta male.
Break the top off. Get the glove.
Yep.
I was joking.
I knew that was going to happen. I felt it.
Like a gladiator.
Like a glove.
Stitches? With a needle?
Well, yeah, I mean, just a few.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
I'm going to just cut this hand off. Oh, no. No.
FYI, I was defrosting a steak in there.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
What a beautiful job Stephanie did. The war wound is a time-honored badge of masculinity.
Did she leave an earring in the wound?
I can't remember a time when you weren't talking.
My efforts to establish you as the alpha male were not aided by you bursting into tears.
My eyes just got a little watery.
Hey, how's my big crybaby? All right, it's all good. What do you say we get you home, put you to bed?
Yeah.
No, I think that you probably need to rest.
As long as you're vomiting, coitus is contraindicated.
I hate you.
Contraindicated.
Dr. Hofstadter.
Okay, I'm gonna go get your discharge papers.
Doctor? Surprised she went back on the clock to do it herself.
And that outfit she's in.
Yeah.
Can't understand why women have such a hard time loving you.
One of life's great mysteries.
Leonard, congratulations.
What for?
Your Facebook status update.
What?
Hofstetter is in a relationship.
Oh, man, did you switch your status before she did?
What the shit? What?
Speaking as an expert, way to look neat.
Did Sheldon do it for you?
Oh, shit.
Weeks? That's bold.
No.
It's a mistake. I didn't change my status.
But Sheldon did.
And who did?
I had no choice. He cried in front of her. It's hardly hacking when you use the same password for everything, Kal-El.
Yeah. What do they call that?
You've destroyed this relationship because you can't conceive of something that you are not an expert in.
In which I am not.
Don't even.
He's been waiting.
Don't want to hear another word out of you.
Not a finger.
She just updated her Facebook status.
Stephanie Barnett is in a relationship with Leonard Hofstadter.
Woo! Hey.
Really?
Really?
I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Sheldon Cooper for the win.
Hey, all right. Something gonna go wrong, but for now, you know.
Yeah.
I'll take the support. Okay, there we
Back
go.
to the
Chuck,
thickness.
number 229, November 16th, 2008. As I sit by my window and watch the leaves on the trees turn from green to brown and from brown to fire, I can't help but reflect on the two seasons of Southern California, Inferno and Flood. Soon the stinging smoke, raging wildfires, and inevitable pyromaniacs will give way to the months and months of biblical rain, and with the rain will come the memories. A home perched on a hilltop, becoming garbage nestled in a valley, an idiot falling into the LA River and trying unsuccessfully to crawl up its cement banks, another genius being lifted off the roof of his car by a helicopter, and Encino, the cliffs above the Pacific Coast Highway collapsing yet again and causing Malibu residents so much inconvenience. Bob Meyer reassuring me that writing the second act of Roseanne episode at 2 in the morning is more in my self-interest than trying to drive home and move my stuff to the second floor, but more likely becoming one of the knuckleheads standing on the roof of his car praying for a chopper. But I, as is my nature, what you gonna do? I am what I am. I digress. Eventually the rains will stop and underbrush will grow and drought will come. The drought will linger. We built the pyramids, maybe for years, until the mountains and the hillsides once again explode with Live at 5, Film at 11, Hellfire, and thus continue the cycle of seasons of Southern California. If you don't count earthquakes and riots and strikes and award season, no insurance policy protects against the damage done by award season. Oops, I digressed again. Episode 10.
You're the doctor, but I'm constantly hearing this annoying sound.
Me too.
Lol.
Is it a high-frequency whistle?
More of a relentless narcissistic drone.
Yeah.
Yep, there's no inflammation at all, Sheldon.
Then it must be a tumor.
It's not the tumor.
Maybe it's a lingering bacterial infection from all those childhood toilet swirlies.
I used to get those all the time, even in church.
Damn. Not the holy swirl.
Circle, ... Now you have a cootie shot.
Oh, excellent. I like his
I like his
MC Escher ass t-shirt.
Do you understand that Stephanie's not here to treat your imaginary ailment?
Is that imaginary?
You've got tinnitus. Or is it tinnitus?
Under Article 1, Section 3 of our roommate agreement,
Oh, Lord.
Leonard moves the meeting not occur. Is there a second? None heard. The motion fails.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd like to begin the meeting by congratulating you on your relationship with Dr. Stephanie.
All right.
Yeah.
The implementation of the agreed-upon cohabitation right. The two of you were living together. A girlfriend shall be deemed, quote, living with, unquote, Leonard, consecutive nights, or B, more than 9 nights in a 3-week period, all the weekends of a given month plus 3 weeknights.
Okay. Proportionally good amount of time.
Wait, I only initialed it because I never thought it would happen.
Let's renegotiate.
To review, the following provisions are hereby activated. Us having 2 separate shelves, the 3 of us now get individual shelves. Door becomes communal.
Oh, Lord.
The bathroom schedule. Now, I'm given to understand women have different needs, so we'll have to discuss that.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I'm going to bed.
Look, and have Stephanie initial. Here. Does she intend to play a percussive or brass instrument?
She will play both.
She's got one of those, like, one-man band apparatuses. You could sing, you could hum your tone while she...
Sounds like a tumor pressing on the auditory nerve.
Oh, Lordy.
It's tumor frequency. And then 14 billion years ago, expansion started.
All started with a big bang. Sheldon's tumor in his ear.
About tumors in your ear.
I don't care what the symptoms are. My girlfriend is not going to give you a prostate exam.
Whoa!
I trust Leonard satisfied you sexually last night. Oh, good God.
Oh, Lordy.
Let's go over the tape.
Sheldon, we don't ask questions like that.
I heard you ask it over and over.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
He did very nicely.
But see, she's not offended.
Out of coffee, need coffee.
Agree.
Oh, no. Have we not met?
And you are?
Ruh-roh.
I live across the hall.
How have they not met yet?
I haven't heard a thing about you.
Oh, no. Oh, just introduce. Penny's our friend. She lives
Yeah, you're
across the
being
hall.
weird. You're acting sus about it.
We're homies.
Why haven't I heard a thing about this woman who lives across the hall and
And
her apartment in the morning in her underwear?
this is the downfall of their relationship.
All right.
She's heard about you because we're involved, and you haven't heard about her because
She's one of the gang.
I never slept with her, I swear.
Oh,
Jesus.
the immediate guilt.
Wasn't for lack of trying.
No.
Yikes, Sheldon!
Thank you, Sheldon.
No.
You're welcome, Leonard.
No, you just got here. No.
Penny is one of our many neighbors. Well, it's very casual, no dress code. Some mornings, I'll just mosey down to the third floor in my pajamas and have cereal with Mrs. Vartabedian.
Let's see it.
I've never once been invited to have cereal with Mrs. Vartabedian.
Well, let's go to Mrs. Vartabedian's.
Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Nice to finally meet you, too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not the look back.
Look of doubt.
This is going to be a problem.
What could I possibly have done to offend Mrs. Vartabedian?
I like his radio shirt.
Why do I feel like I'm the one that just got the prostate exam?
Hey, maybe you should get one just in case.
Yeah, she seems very nice.
Oh, she is. She's
A little jealous.
Roommate? You guys are living together?
like hippies.
Like hippies.
What? It's a commune.
Living together.
Do I have to pull out the paperwork again?
Initial here, here, and here.
Don't you think if a woman was living with me, I'd be the first one to know about it?
Sweetie, you'd be the last one to know about it.
Ah!
Cute dresses. I bet this looks great on you.
Yeah.
I'm sure to change the sheets.
Who are these guys at Disney World?
The big dog is Goofy. We're not living together.
You're gonna go down swinging, huh?
Sugar, we're going down.
Where's my bat signal?
Oh, she's changing shit.
It was right here.
I think we've seen it.
Oh my God, we're living together.
Really? What was your first clue?
That one. It was the bat signal. You should have started there.
Oh, it's closed. It's itchy. Oh, she's changing her wardrobe now? Scratch
Or your
that
fabric
ass.
softener.
Oh, that too.
Scratch that ass up.
Stephanie got him for me.
I know you're changing your whole style up. She's changing you.
Actually, I think it's more of a wool fire ant blend.
Why such uncomfortable pants?
For you, huh? Sounds serious.
Well, it is actually. I decided it was time for us to live together.
Huge mistake. There's a whole buffet of women out there standing in the corner eating the same deviled egg. Oh,
What? Wow. Deviled eggs are great.
a veritable smorgasbord of potential sexual partners.
Endless potential.
I can hit on her and you can't.
So what's success?
The principle of the matter.
Yeah, it's gonna sit right there, ain't she?
She's not my type.
Yeah, of course she's not. Uh-huh.
Too bad, because she was checking you out before.
She was?
Of course not. Look at her.
Stephanie and I are very happy living together.
Are you?
Either of you $20 right now to trade pants with me.
Pants. Just tell her you don't like the pants.
Yeah, man.
Tell her you don't want itchy ass pants. You should have gone and tried on the pants with her. Collab.
What are you doing here?
Hang on. We can attribute that to the stress of sneaking past the security desk.
Yes.
Where did you get the stethoscope and the blood pressure cuff?
My Aunt Marion gave them to me for my 12th birthday.
Yep.
Oh, wonderful.
She thought if I failed at theoretical physics that I should have a trade to fall back on.
Taking blood pressure for the people.
And by the way, the blood pressure cuff is called a sphygmomanometer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A cardiac stress test, a full body MRI, an electromyogram, a CBC, baseline glucose, upper GI.
Last time I had hiccups, it felt like my diaphragm was just going through the motions. Can I at least have the upper GI? I drank the barium.
Oh, we bury him, Coral.
Oh, good. Do you have any fabric softener?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Damn, not the whole bottle.
Yeah.
What are you washing, a crocodile?
You gotta soften that baby up.
Sweetie, you can't machine wash these. They'll be ruined.
Ah!
Oh no, I wish you'd told me that sooner.
Did you get softener? Well,
Are you guys having problems?
it's softening now.
Really?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Wonderful. So they tell me.
Honey, you know, if you're uncomfortable with the way things are going, you're allowed to say
You
something.
sure that doesn't sound right?
Set boundaries for yourself.
Check my notes here.
Tell her you need the relationship to move at a pace that you both are comfortable with.
Yeah, I could say something like that to her. Thank you.
Sure.
You have a really good grasp on this.
Why don't you do it?
You could talk to her?
Yeah.
That's going to be a wonderful idea. She's going to love that.
I'll go talk to her.
Lactose intolerance, extremely conflict avoidant.
Oh no.
What?
You were right. Your larynx is terribly inflamed. I mean, I've never seen anything like
I was going to tell him not to talk.
What do I do?
Stop talking for a time.
You're gonna need to stop talking immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe forever. Indefinitely.
Hey,
Oh, hi, honey.
Sheldon? What's going on?
I just performed a Sheldonectomy.
Careful, if you don't get it all, it'll only come back worse.
It's in remission.
Listen, we need to talk.
Why don't you just tell me what it is you have to tell me?
Things between you and me have been going pretty quick. It's just a little scary.
But scary good, right?
Just tell her you don't like the pants.
Yeah. And that you want your bat signal back.
Yeah.
I have feelings, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and it's perfectly okay to express those feelings.
Tell me what it is you're feeling.
We move at a pace that is our speed. Oh, shoot, I had it.
No, so close.
How about this? How about I tell you what I'm feeling?
Oh.
A sexual thing?
I just ate. Aren't you supposed to wait an hour?
No.
I think that's for swimming.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
If I don't get cramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your clothes in the dryer.
Thank you.
Your pants are ruined.
Good.
Good.
So, how did the talk with Stephanie go? You told her you wanted to slow things down.
I did tell her that I had feelings.
And then what?
Subject got changed somehow.
To doing it.
You had sex, didn't you?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's a little skosh.
What?
Nothing.
I was trying to see how long he was there. It was a quickie.
Like things are gonna work out.
Everything's gonna work out.
Come on, Leonard. You are entitled to try and make things go the way you want them to.
Really?
Yes.
Yes,
You
dude.
just have to go along with what the woman wants.
You gotta collab. Collaborate and listen.
Nothing. Just rethinking my whole life.
You know, do what we gotta do.
I'm afraid that if I ask her to move out, she'll just dump me.
I mean, look, if it's meant to be, it'll be.
What do I say to her? I really like you, but I want to see how things go with Mark.
Oh.
All of them have said that.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh. Yeah.
I really like you.
Oh, God, here comes the speech.
I just want my bat signal back.
But I'll call you on Tuesday, and then you never call me. Pretend like you've been having problems with your voicemail, and I know that you're lying, but I pretend like I don't care, even though I'm dying inside.
Oh, no. That's not it. That's not
One
it.
little too far, girl.
I wasn't going to say any of that. I was just going to say, I really like you.
Oh, Leonard.
Oh.
I really like you, too.
This, you can work through this.
Just the half of that.
You could, yeah, dude. This is a perfect test that you guys can easily pass. I like your
Nice
bird.
sweater.
I like Dr. Peeps.
I like it.
Stephanie got it for me. It's kind of fun.
Is it itchy?
Big bird on it, dude.
The Twitter?
Put a bird on it.
Oh, not the Twitter bird. Just another blue bird.
It's kind of like Twitter bird.
Also getting new curtains for my bedroom and a dust ruffle and a duvet, and I don't even know what a duvet is.
It's just a big comforter.
Talk to her about moving out. She cries and we have sex.
Set boundaries, please.
With me, it's usually the other way around.
Dr. Peeper.
Isn't that kind of cowardly?
Oh yeah, it's beyond contemptible.
But on the other hand, you are wearing a bird sweater.
Justice for the bird sweater. All right. Justice for the bird.
I think it would be better for our relationship if you moved back to your place.
That's very blunt.
That's super blunt.
God damn it, dude. No.
She's going to take that amazingly.
I'll never have sex again.
No, I hate it. She
blast
calling.
you with all the messages.
I was wrong. See ya.
Quickie, are we doing it? Or is it
Penny.
What?
Penny. Penny.
Yeah, buddy. Sheldon
That's
Hawking.
great.
Sheldon?
I have an inflamed larynx.
You typing
With the
shorthand?
facial expression.
We are out of verbal key. Do you have any?
Shorthand confirmed.
Okay, let me check.
Hiney would be nice.
Some hiney.
Hiney?
Honey.
honey.
Honey. Honey.
Bum, bum, bum. Bing, bum, boom.
Sarah Ruiz, Stephanie, and Stephen V. Silver, Kelly, and Lee, and Nikki Valco, and Bare Naked Ladies, Mary T. Quigley, Scott L. London, Bruce Peters, and Warner Brothers Television.
There we go. Hey,
I believe
sure
that inherent within the God-given right to the pursuit of happiness is the equally God-given right to the pursuit of unhappiness. That is why I support gay marriage. Number 231.
Amen.
He really spared us today.
He did.
He really
Wow,
toned
so
it.
with the exception of that one, yeah.
With the exception of that one. All right.
Killed it.
Save it for next week. Then.
Save it for next
All right.
freaking week.
All right.
You guys, we did it. We finished this block, episode 6 through 10. Woo! What a fun one it was.
Was
yes.
fun.
Guys, if you listen to this on Apple or Spotify, make sure you can go and give us 5 freaking stars. Not to mention, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell.
Ring bell.
So you can get notified when new videos are coming out. Also, you can go to our Reject Nation shop so you can get teas like these.
Hey.
All kind of nerdy shenanigans happening over there. Not to mention, we have a Patreon where you can sync up with your own copy and get the full-length experience, including exclusives that John and Greg cover that you can't get over on YouTube. Do the whole day thing. I know. It's a beautiful time. It's like you're watching it with the couch. It's like you're not watching it with the couch. You're watching, it with us.
With the couch.
Yes, you're watching it with the couch and us.
You can get the cut where we just put a couch in frame and then the time code and all that stuff. Yeah.
And all the things that come with
and then
that.
you can imagine us or anyone on the couch. You
Yeah.
can imagine just 4 of you on the couch.
It's really anything you want. The world is your whole oyster.
Here we go.
And not to mention that if you go on over to our Patreon and you go to our Reject Nation shop, boom, you get 15% off on all merch. Not to mention you can be part of our review portion where we shout you out. And you ask us questions, and he's talking, I'm talking, you're talking, we're all talking with each other. It's a whole synergistic experience. It's a whole great synergism. Hey-o. And yeah, it's a fun time. So without further ado, Johnny Boy, how'd you feel about this block?
Dude, this was a very fun block, and we are into serial territory now. We've risen past just recurring character-based notes and jokes based on those notes, and now we have like a multi-episode arc happening.
Yes.
So the show is evolving, the universe is expanding, and we built the pyramids.
And it all started with a big bang.
Big bang. How you feeling about the block?
I felt pretty good about it. Yeah, the fact that Leonard has a girlfriend.
Crazy work.
She's been around for at least 3 episodes now.
And that came on pretty naturally.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Started with Leonard or Howard trying to seduce a woman, and then that went very poorly for him. And he was continuing to, just check in on her, as you do, as, the sweet guy that Howard is. And, because he's the kindest guy.
He is.
And then it didn't go well for him, sadly. But then it all seemed to work out because he ended up getting another date with a girl, and then he invited her to have brisket with his mother. And then Sheldon was being a pest as per usual, trying to, secure the sanctity of his relationship with this lovely woman.
Going above and beyond.
Going above and beyond.
His wingman duties that no one asked him to do.
Literally no one asked him to do. And you know what? Turned out to work in his favor. But also, we got to see Leonard. And the fact that he is very, very much struggling with setting some boundaries for himself, which, understandable. Real relatable. I'm sure some of us have been there, and then you live and you learn that maybe that's not the way to do things. I certainly can say that I've been that person before. And, I think out of all of the guys we've established, he is the most normal, the most baseline. But, I'm happy that seemingly he's going to be going through some semblance of an arc with this. And, hey, amen to that.
I like, it's interesting because, like, this show... the ensemble kind of oscillates in terms of like who's being featured and who's driving what plot lines and stuff. And I feel like this block of episodes, we had in the first couple episodes, you had a lot more, at least Howard. And then for like the next 3, once they start dating, like not a lot of that.
Not a lot.
And then, you know, like there are a lot of, in that especially 3-episode stretch thus far, you know, Leonard comes back into being more of the lead of those things, and then Sheldon's on sort of like auxiliary plot lines, and then sometimes they'll switch it where it's like Sheldon's kind of driving the main thing of the episode, and then Leonard's just sort of over here. So it's not the kind of ensemble show where necessarily everybody gets like proportionally featured in pairs or different things per episode, but it is interesting to watch them spread the focus around. And
I feel like Leonard and Sheldon are like the constant focus. And, you know, Penny and Raj and Howard are in it to varying degrees.
Agree.
But yeah, I think that I enjoyed the entirety of the block. I think my favorite one is probably the Penny versus Sheldon one.
Very funny.
That was a very, very fun
and then her getting the trump card, calling mom up, and like the whole apology thing and the sort of like begrudging respect, like of well played, you're out of exile, you know. Sheldon put in his place a little bit, and the whole strike system and all that stuff.
And then Sheldon had a little thing with a girl who was acting like his girlfriend / mother, and till he couldn't take it anymore because she wanted credit.
Too much,
fun.
Yeah. That's a bridge too far. Not with Sheldon. Like, he can barely share credit with his best friend who he worked on a thing with.
Right.
And I mean, too, you know, it's interesting to see that even Sheldon has lighter aspirations than just being to the grindstone all the time. We learned something about Sheldon. As much as he can be overbearing and a slave to the process and to the science and to all these things, you know, the protocol of things, same time, he does have the fun bone, you know? He's out here trying to play some Halo and trying to do some creative Rock-Paper-Scissors-Lizard-Spock. You know, he likes to paintball.
He does like to paintball.
He has fun. We have fun around here.
Sheldon. We learned that Sheldon needs that work-life balance, you know, and I'm happy that he came to that realization. At least, because during the episode, I'm like, is he going to have an arc that he needs that balance? But I think it ultimately, as it usually does, comes back to his ego, and he couldn't share the credit, which is how he ultimately ended up kicking her out. Which so funny. Which is hilarious, but good for him. He didn't have to, be subservient or have to listen to a girl who manipulated her way into controlling his life. Because at the end of the day, Sheldon's the center of his world, and no one's going to take that away from him.
That's true. I do like that this block had some just prominent, woman guest stars. Like
I agree with that.
Ricky Lindholm, is a comedian anyway. Garfunkel and Oates, and she's been in other. She's an actor of all stripes. Like she's in various genres. But I like that she got to play a character that, like, while there is a certain, like, she very much seems to admire him, she does ultimately become sort of a formidable presence to Sheldon that needs to be kind of. There's a power struggle there, and she's like exerting her will over him, or she's like so enamored with his work that she's like becoming overbearing. This is a fun game, and it's nice that we get these characters, or a character like that who can show up and be a foil. And not have to only be like, oh, you're a girl, they can't talk to you, or you're hot or something. And I mean, Ricky Lindholm is certainly attractive, but like, it was a nice different dimension to get, and a fun guest star situation. Then Sarah Rue, I think, has been really, I can't remember what else I know I've seen her face in some other stuff, but very charming, and as a more traditional romantic interest, they've got me rooting for them. I want her and Leonard to work some things out. They've drawn a relationship that's like not perfect, but has like a good amount of potential, even though I would imagine in a show like this that it will not last.
We got 12 years, and I'm feeling like the Penny Leonard is the end game here. It was the one that's going to be the longest will they won't they sort of situation.
But I do like that thread. I do like Penny being sort of, I do like this dynamic at the moment, because like the Penny Leonard stuff in the first season felt a bit perfunctory, or like, well, we have to do this, or there has to be this dynamic somewhere. And, you know, you end the season with the date, and, you know, then you begin the season with the sort of like, yeah, I guess it kind of maybe didn't go fine. And then, and then they ultimately don't continue. So like, I like in the aftermath of that, her being just like super, because she gives him that peck on the cheek after he like, you know, advances the relationship with, oh God, I'm blanking on her name, Sarah Rue's character. You know, like those little like familial brotherly, sisterly almost things where, she's just like kind of rooting for him and helping him out. Or is it like a charming dynamic to grow out of, you know, just, you're so hot and you live across the hall.
Yeah, you know, we get to just see them being friends, and he's not focused on her, which allows us to have a more dynamic sort of spectrum for the type of episodes we have, with the exception of, you know, the constant Sheldon is a problem theme that we continue to circle around. But you know, it's fun. They find new ways for him to be annoying. Yeah. So that's always great. Yeah. Again, he oscillates between being annoying and very funny. Yeah,
and I like that they found some other ways to do that here too. Like there are the classic Sheldonisms, but I like that they created that game of like, he just is so intent on this working that he's overbearingly trying to help. Is like kind of funny. Yeah, is a nice way to use is a nice way to use like the good aspects of the overbearing nature that Sheldon can sometimes occupy.
But the hilarious part is that it's still self-serving in him trying to be good.
Yeah, and it's in character. It's nice. I like it. The Cooper-Nowitzki Theorem, would not have guessed that. The Panty Pinata Polarization, good alliteration. The Lizard-Spock Expansion. The White Asparagus Triangulation. And the Vartabedian Conundrum. I hope we meet Miss Vartabedian. That'd be nice.
Vartabedian.
Is Howard getting locked up this week?
I was just about to ask
before we hop into the questions.
Definitely, and so is Raj.
I think Raj and Howard low key. As much as this was not a Raj and Howard centric block in totality, I mean, there's certainly prominent moments with them, and they're in every episode. But yeah, like this was less focused on their hijinks. But that whole top model thing, I think, is enough.
Yep,
we're locking them up this week.
We're locking them.
We're locking them the hell up. They tracked the house down. They infiltrated it with deceit,
and they lied about who they were to get in exactly to see who the ladies were.
So we're locking them up, and he let her crash the freaking rover. Although maybe that's the poetic justice. Maybe he avoids prison time this week because his that discovery of life on Mars that is so significant to like the human understanding of the universe. He'll never get credit. So that's prison internally.
Exactly.
For him. So
that's
maybe we let him
balance in a way.
Stay out this week. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's going to jail this week.
He's going to jail. Well, let's see what the patrons think he's going to jail this week. We got a few questions.
Guys, sound off. Is Howard going to jail this week? I was going to say, like, last week we had a lot of Howard opportunities, but, like, we just avoided narrowly.
Just narrowly escaped.
Whereas here, I'm like, less opportunities, but you made them count.
That was pretty big. That one was pretty big. Okay, let's see what the people are saying without further ado. Antonio Roberto Piras. I'm really glad that you're enjoying The Big Bang Theory, which is one of my favorite series ever, no matter what people think of it. Yeah. Do you think that when you'll be done with all 12 seasons, you'll react to the spin-offs Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's First Wedding, and Stuart Fails the Universe, or will you directly move on to other sitcoms like Scrubs, Fresh Prince, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch? That's a good question, Antonio. It really depends on the success of the videos. If people keep watching, keep sharing, y'all are just so interested in this universe. I know Young Sheldon is another thick boy of a series, maybe not as long as The Big Bang Theory, but I know it's kind of it's multi-seasons. And then, we'll see. If the people want it, I'm sure there'll be conversations about it happening. What you thinking, man?
Agree. I would say can't promise anything, and these videos continue to live and die by your guys' support. So, if you want us to get to all 12 of those seasons, keep engaging and commenting and just liking and sharing and enjoying. I think young Sheldon, my guess would be, knowing how things go generally, that if this was a generally successful enough to move on to bigger banger universe things, I would say young Sheldon would be the most likely. I don't know much about, at this moment, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe is out airing now. I don't know, honestly. I feel like the probability would be toward starting up other stuff, but if young Sheldon is just that, sort of comparable to the milieu and height of the popularity of the show, then it's always possible. I think that's the most possible one out of all of them. Scrubs, Fresh Prince, great calls. Sabrina as well. Have to make note of these. I've never seen most of.
How do you feel? How do you feel calling yourselves the Big Bang Boys?
Big Bang Boys!
Big Bang Boys!
I love it. We're the Big Bang Boys. I'm all about the Big Bang Boys.
Yes.
You heard it here, Big Bang Boys. Oh, we got to get a t-shirt of that.
Yes.
We're big and we're banging. And we're boys. We're big and banging boys.
Amen. Oh, God.
The day is good. We're done. We're happy. We got more questions, but I'm just done for the day. We're good.
Yep.
Day's a success. Big Bang Boys out. Care Bear. During your pilot reaction, John compared Sheldon's couch spot analysis to a certain reject leader choosing a seat at the movies, which I called back on during this with the acoustics. Now that you've seen Sheldon, here's a big movie companion. Do y'all have a preferred cinema sweet spot? Fun fact: when Kristen of Cinepals reacted to 209's theater scene, she compared Sheldon's eccentric seat process to their channel's leader. So maybe it runs in the family. You must. It must.
Funny
in those Albacoa boys. I mean, the only acceptable answer is to assert that they're comparable and that it would really be a neck and neck.
Yeah.
Because that's the only fun way. Like, has Greg ever attested the acoustics of a theater? Not that I have witnessed. However, I have witnessed him triangulating and counting seats and testing them out and looking and then jumping to the next one and being like, okay, well, there's not an odd number of seats here, so you get that thing where there are two in the middle. So what is the true middle? You have to pick to the left. So it's a close call, honestly. Yeah. I couldn't say. Dead heat, photo finish. We're gonna have to look at the tape.
To answer your question, I'm not that picky. The thing is, for me, ironically, if I can get those middle seats, sure. But I'm a end of the aisle kind of guy. If I can just get a quick getaway, before the kerfuffle and shuffle of people leaving the theater, that's great. Also, I love that first row. Not I don't want my neck to be broken, but there's the main seating section, there's the handicap row, and there's the neck break seats, right? I like that row where I can just kind of put my feet up a little bit. It's like a little railing. That's that's my spot. I don't want to be too far back and be aware that I'm in a theater and see the entirety of what's happening. I also want my neck broken. So I feel like that first row where I'm to the side and kick my feet up, that's Goldilocks for me.
Yeah, it's a good row. Or even when you have the next one, I even can dig the next one down where you're on the floor, but you have the gap between you and the other pit seats, the orchestra seats.
Yeah, that's how I saw Spider-Man. I was in the third row after the handicap seats. Before the handicap seats, but not part of the main one. And it was honestly great experience. If you get the recliner seats too, it's killer. But that can only work for certain theaters. IMAX, if you're going to true IMAX Universal, you probably want to be somewhere in the middle-ish.
I was about to say it more depends for me on theater like that, where it's we figured out what the perfect seats are in that theater for years, and Greg, and that's a situation where
I am with him. I'm like, yeah, if you can get those particular seats or somewhere right near that spot, aces. It's easy to be too close in that theater. But yeah, generally I am more of a zen. I'm used to kind of like running in on my own and just like finding a spot to perch.
Yeah.
Love being next to the handicap where there's like a little gap and you can kind of spread your legs out or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I can make it work off to a side. I can make it work in even like the back row of that orchestra is nice. I can kind of move all around.
Yeah, the back row is not going to kill me, but it's like probably my second least favorite place to sit. But yeah, ultimately, I'm pretty flexible when it comes to where I'm at in the theater.
Yeah, I've come to embrace the sort of like, oh, this angle will be a bespoke part of my experience, and I don't need to control it every time.
You know, funny. Have you seen anything in ScreenX yet?
Yes, it's been a minute. I think we saw Captain Marvel in ScreenX.
Oh, I'm about to go see Spider-Man in ScreenX. So I was like, I feel like that's one where you maybe want to be in the middle because it's 3 screens.
It gets the real peripheral. You'd want to be like close and central, so you get that sort of like you could lose it out of your corner of your eye.
Exactly. You get kind of just engulfed in the theater.
But leave us your freaking preferences. Let us know what the best seats are. Or don't, in case you don't want us to steal them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
hey, well, I'll give them to you, Care Bear. Clearly you do care.
You got them.
All right. Let's get to that last question. Here we go. Jay Rushton to ask, who is your favorite recurring character minus Stuart in the season?
We haven't met him yet.
As of time of recording this, we have not seen Stuart as of yet.
But I'm glad you got that spinoff. Congratulations.
You got that spinoff. Oh, it's tough because I feel like the show is very, in certain points, Sheldon-centric, but he oscillates between being hilarious and getting on my nerves. Lenny, I'm going to go with Penny. I feel like Penny is the most down-to-earth of these characters. Lenny, Leonard and Penny, Lenny. Yeah.
Lenny.
I'm going to go with Lenny.
Yeah, there is something about Penny where, like, she's not Sheldon, but, like, there is a nice quality to the way that she really sells the sort of, like, I am your eye line, I am the rest of you, I am a little over this, but I'm also amused, and I like these guys deep down. Like, I like watching her settle in, and as much as there are times where I'm like, oh, I wish they'd give you more of a central thing to do, sometimes I do appreciate when I need a break from the 4 of those guys. I very much appreciate Penny. So low-key MVP. Recurring characters outside like the super main ensemble is tough. I mean, Howard's mom's very funny. I like Sarah Rue right now. I mean, it's got to be Leslie, I guess. Like Leslie,
pretty great.
I'm glad they've kept her as a person who pops up here and there.
Yeah, same.
Hope we see Sheldon's mom again. Or
hear her. I don't think we'll ever see her, but I know that we'll hear her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she visited
Sheldon's
the
mom.
ones.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Howard's mom.
Oh, no. I don't want to see. The bit's established. Don't ever show her.
That'd be odd.
But as we go, I'm sure we'll get more recurring characters to think about. So
I'm sure we will. All right, you guys, that is going to be the end of our block today. Let us know what your favorite episode is, what your favorite seat in the theater is, so we can take it.
Yeah.
Let us know if Howard's going to get locked up and if he's going to get better. Because God, that man is creepy. Is he gonna like even out? Is he gonna chill at some point in the show?
No.
Let us know.
He acknowledged his creep.
He did.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Him and the game.
He has his moments, but maybe he'll get better. I'm fingers crossing it. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for us today. Stay good. We love you. Deuces.
Dookie.
Spock.
Big Bang Boys out.
Big Bang Boys.
Big Bang Boys.